Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Reus 2 for another weekly challenge. Now this is going to be a fun weekly challenge, hopefully, on the True Titanic, because next week we will have potentially new Savannah apexes, because they're doing a Savannah rework, which would be very, very cool to see. It would have been cool to see just here, because we would have had access to Savannah as well. What do we have? Goddess. Okay, so we want lots and lots of gold. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, because what do we have access to? We have Savannah, we will have Desert, but we don't do for just now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start Savannah, we'll go the usual, and we'll get the double dogs. We've got Wetlands, which is good. I've been really enjoying the Wetlands, I think it's a nice little DLC. So far, definitely adds in like another new interesting biome. Something new to learn, at the very least. So yeah, let's go double dog. Yeah, double dog into guinea fowl. And then that should give us what we want. We can also, if we need to, put down something like an amethyst or something like that. And that should be good. There we go, we got the pack. Boom, there we go. And then that should be you up to 3 as soon as we get the money in, and we'll see what we have for our next one. I'm hoping science, because we've got access to both Taiga, we did it, and the Wetlands, 2 really nice science ones. Now, in terms of food, we do have access to the ocean, which is going to be an interesting one. We could use our draft as well, but let's maybe hold off until we can see what we have here. Pirate Queen or the Botanist? I would love the Botanist for the rainforest. However, we keep doing things where we just don't have Pirate Queen. Do we have her on like a Taiga? It's a difficult one. It is definitely a difficult one. I would love to have Botanist and the Pirate Queen, but we can only choose one. Let's go for... Let's call the Botanist. We're going to bring him. We're going to start off in the Savannah. Or sorry, settle him in the Savannah. And then we're going to change that to a rainforest and we'll go from there. Junenberg, what can we do there? Does mean that we're going to lose a little bit of stuff, but that's okay. I'm going to grab Mausoleum. We could also get cats, to be fair. We don't have access to desert quite yet. But yeah, I think if we do you here, and we'll change you to a rainforest when we can. Mausoleum is also another one that we could go for. Let's see what we can get in terms of our Savannah draft at the moment. Spotted Hyena is good. That is a good bit of gold, and it's ugly gaming. Let's go for it. Hopefully we can get some ugly stuff. That'd be nice. So what do we think? You want to have at least one element and one predator. You also want to be next to minerals. So we don't worry about you for just now, because we're going to come over here and we're going to say, hey, let us... you want to have a combined population and technology, so we want to have elephant grass. It's a bit of a waste this, because I know the Eon is going to be used for this, but that's okay. And you also need some other kind of plant. So elephant grass and potentially, like, I don't know, okra here. And then we're going to want to have winged back vulture. We could just go for another African wild dog, that is always the option. Because you want to be next to an animal. Right, hopefully, with the vulture, the thing is that's money, so it's not really that helpful for you. Kind of awkward, because as I say, I really want this to be a rainforest settlement rather than a savannah, but we'll go with what we have. Yeah. Dune Sands. We did it. Good. Okay, so at least we have unlocked the next person. So we've got that going for us. Do apologise if you can hear things in the background. It appears to be a little bit of a windy day today. What do we have? The general. I think we're going to have to go the general. Let's just double check. So yeah, we've got our ocean, we've got our desert, we've got our rainforest. We're really not getting the right tribes, as far as I'm concerned. General we could do on... Don't really know if we want to... Well, it doesn't really matter what we put him on, I suppose. Let's go ahead and we'll put him on Taiga to begin with. Yeah, I think we do go general. We're going to have enough money thanks to the goddess, so that'd be nice. We can always push these guys apart as well, as need be. So yeah, we'll get a little bit of Taiga. And then we're definitely going to change this up and turn a lot of this into ocean when we get a second. And how are we doing here? We don't have access to cats because we don't have access to our desert yet. It's kind of the awkward thing where it's almost like you'd maybe you'd prefer to have desert to start with the goddess. You'd prefer to have the rainforest to start with, but it's okay. We can get a bunch of food with the ocean, and we can kind of work off that, because if we make it the ocean very much food orientated rather than gold orientated, it can be very effective for kind of filling up the power. The general stuff gives him a lot of mystery, means he gets more power. We can then concentrate on, I mean, we could do something with the tiger here, to be fair as well, because it is one of our starting things, so we will have access to, what's that, yellow diamonds. Interesting. So we got a lot of money that can potentially come off this. So let's have, and also brown bears, which is also kind of cool. Right, you want power, so that means that we want to have stoats. So let's maybe go stoat here and bunny. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got anything else that's dangerous? Stone is slightly dangerous. Other than that, nah. You're just looking for, I mean, at least you do get a whole bunch of power just based off your stuff here. Because you are militaristic, so you get 25% of your prosperity as power. So hopefully when you level up here, there you go. Good stuff. So we have actually managed to level everybody up, which is great. You just want a little bit more prosperity. So I think we do just go for the mausoleum. Just to kind of boost you up a little bit. And hopefully that's going to be a good chunk of change for you. Now over here, I was thinking about potentially having a spinel here. Let's go ahead and expand out the savannah. I think we will have a spinel here. We will have to obviously change that out at a later date, but that's okay. And I'll have the ocean kind of coming out as well when we can get a second. I think we go ahead and we just pop down the hyena. Pop down the hyena here. It means we can always get a plant here, probably like the African violet or something like that, over here as well. Time has come for a new era. Let's continue. Not quite happy with the start, but I think we'll do okay. Goddess Monument does make the most sense. That gives us extra Eon for the next couple of things. Hunter as well could be good. We're going to be really relying on hunters, or animals rather. I do kind of like that idea. Now this one would be nice because it obviously gives us the Eon limit. This one doesn't, but it does give us a draft. We might struggle slightly as well to get the population that we require. You know what, let's go hunter. We are going to go for animals anyway, so we'll go for the hunting. We've got very much an animal gaming kind of strategy going on at the moment. Let us get the ocean down. Here, we're going to want to get a crevasse as well, just to expand this out. And we'll probably actually want to make this also an ocean. Boom, boom. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Make this an ocean with a crevasse, change that around. Over here, do we keep the savannah? I guess we do, just until, because there's no point changing things now. Let's just go for the rainforest over here. Nice big ocean. Expand you on out. And then let's use one of our drafts for the ocean. We're going to want this for food, which means tuna. Also can give us a little bit of money as well as needed. Gives us a little bit of danger too, which is always nice. So there we go. Got our stuff here. Right, let's start getting this out. See, the fact that we also get seahorse is very, very nice. I do think that's a really nice thing to have too. We've got barracudas as well. We can also pop down. Right, let's have a little think how we want to do. Because we obviously want to be next to fish. Now, we could go double anchovy. You're an expanse. It feels like a little bit of a waste to have you up in the reef, but additionally, it's not too much of a an issue. So we could just go anchovy, anchovy, because you're not an expanse, but anchovy, anchovy. You want to be adjacent to fish. We could just go you, and then you. You do have access to a fishing hut, which is interesting, so we could just go for that, and then that gives you a whole bunch of food. So be it, you've now got pretty decent stuff here. We've got loads of stuff going on. We just grab a herring here. or we can grab ourselves a seahorse. Come over here. We just get a little bit of kelp. There we go, because you do count as a fish. That gives the mighty predator. Tuna's got the most it can get. Looking good. If only there's a way to kind of increase the power of that as well. That'd be great. Now over here, we'll not worry about you too much. Let's go back to the giraffes. What can we get for the rainforest? Now you do like both science and food, so I'm kind of thinking we go with a banana for now. Gumbo Limbo's good, but I think we'll have better options for plants later on. So let's come here. You have expanded all the way out here, which I'm not very happy about, but we'll work it out. We need a little bit more gold, a little bit more moolah on the planet, but we'll get there. So we keep kind of looking at you, but we want to expand you out this way, and we want you to expand out this way as well. So we go for a Ramon tree, into banana. You can get a papaya as well. So yeah, there we go. Papaya. And then we get the banana. And you should be interested now in expanding. We've also got the technology and can do it ourselves if we want to. Because yeah, we've expanded the completely wrong way, which is fine. There's a bit of a fight going on. I'm alright with this because they will take a little bit of population, which is a shame. I mean, yeah, of that kind of thing. I don't actually want you taking that population, so let's just intervene. There we go. So yeah, we'll make that into a bog. The general hates that we're messing with the war plans. Well, stop going to war, buddy. Don't want it. We'll purchase an expansion, so you expand over here. That gets you the Ramon, and the papaya does not get you the banana, which is a little bit of a shame. We don't have the technology to kind of just brute force our way through, but you have managed to get yourself up there because you've got the plants that you require. We need just a little bit more stuff here. Spotted hyenas there. That would be a perfect place for you there instead. Wish we'd seen that. But that's okay. What can we do? We were going to have the spinel here. Mud pool is not what we want. How can we get the extra stuff? Farm? We could go for farm. We don't really have the undergrowth around. How do we do this? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. We could always purchase some more Eon. That is all obviously true. Alternatively, is there anything good else good we can get in the ocean? Let's have a little look. What have we got? Well, these are all 2 stars, so we have to keep that in mind. But Marlin is going to be very, very good for us. Sea bass is also really nice. So is barrel eyes. Diversity reef is also incredibly good for this this one here. Again, it's level 2, so it's not going to help us now. I think we go Marlin because we will get a Marlin, but we get sea bass for now. Potentially. Because what do we need? We need wealth. We need money. Now, we do also have access to these micros. And in that, you want to be adjacent to a mineral. So how do we get you adjacent to a mineral? We say, hey, grab ourselves the amethyst. Now, equally, we can go... No, because that wouldn't make sense, because if we wanted to put you there, then we'd need to put the plant here. Or sorry, to put the plant there, so the amethyst have to go there. So, how would we do that? African violet. Here. Spotted hyena will come up next. We purchase a single booster of Eon, just to make sure that we have enough for this current era. And that should, well, that will definitely get us the... Now, equally, we do also want to have... Let's maybe not do that. Okra gives food. So we go food. We go animal. Then we don't have access to mineral next to you. Apologies, I'm having a little think here and I'm finding out that my brain is desperately ill-equipped today. Let's get some hills. is we can always use the extra bit here. And what this means is we could always go spinel up here if we wanted to. I just really want to use this animal booster, if I can. Yeah, let's do that now. Good stuff, because we can put you there, because then again you're still not going to have the issue. Well, we'll need to change things around anyway, so we'll worry about that later on. We've still got not enough Eon to do anything, so we will purchase some more. We can always double purchase. It's going to be a huge waste of our stuff, but that's okay. Pop down the mineral booster. No, not there, because we're just going to have to waste this animal thing, which does really hurt me. Yeah, we've kind of screwed this up, unless we put it here, which we can do, which means it's not on the mineral booster, but that's okay. Boom. There we go. So that's a whole bunch of money. That's a whole bunch of other stuff as well, which is good. Hopefully, with the Great Hall, this will be enough population. It will be. Boom. There we go. We got there in the end. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. I just wish, you know, that I didn't have my brain not working today. Right, so we'll pop you down there. You've now got scavenger, which is great. We're going to make it so this African wild dog is much better with a 40% increase. You still have your stuff here, which I'm still not entirely sure what we're going to do with you, but we'll work it out. We've still got one micro as well available, which is just a plus 25 gold. Do we have anything else that we can do instead, potentially? I mean, plus 25 gold is also really good. You know what? Let's do that on the other African wild dog. We're going to probably upgrade this patch here, so we'll just completely rework this. It's just because we were working with limited Eon. There we go. So you're 106, you're 46. We need to always remember as well the plus 25 is actually just better than the flat thing for the African wild dogs. Yeah, there we go. Time has come for a new era. Boom. There we go. After overcoming harsh conditions, humans now thrive with full bellies in their warm houses. And also this will massively help us going forward because our animal's going to be much better. It will help the rainforest guy because he now actually has like stuff coming in from his plants before he wasn't, which I think will be a big help. Castles and knights has actually lined up perfectly for us, so that's the one that we're going to do. Termites is really interesting, actually. I quite like that. Yeah, let's go with that. Right. What else do we want to do? Well, we want to get this off the screen, please, game. Thank you. We want to buy another cell. We're going to want to buy an additional thing. Let's see who we got. The inventor, the diplomat. We go with the inventor, we put him in the wetlands. I think that's how we do it. You have another one here. None of them are good, so ignore you. You still have, I mean, we could just give you wood car. You do, because you've now expanded, you do actually have this stuff here, so there you go. So be it, you need the technology, and that has actually thrown you over the line, which is great. I would love to kind of hold on to that a little bit more, but I don't think that's going to happen. Does this need to be? No, it's just adjacent plants, which is great. You, can we hold on to you? Extra mystery is interesting. Extra mystery is very intriguing. I think we just go cult hideout. I would really love to kind of save these so we have a little bit more stuff, but this is also fine. Okay, so now we have the level 2. Do we save it for you? Well, I mean, your ones are useless for you just now. You don't actually need them, so let's have a little look. How do we do the spinel? Because we actually really want the spinel there, so it'd be like adjacent to everything, which means it's not then getting the mineral thing, which is kind of annoying, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, unless we change up how we're doing the placement. But to be fair, we also get rid of the animal thing there, so it doesn't matter too much. Now, we could change up and put the plant over there, which is also an option. I think we do that instead. So yeah, go there, pop our hyena back down. So we've got lots and lots of money. Let me pop the ochre down there. There should be plenty of prosperity for you, which will be great. Ding, there you go. Now, for you, Great Gardens is fantastic because the mystery is great and it also gives us micro charges. We'll just take that now. So be it. Get a draft in for the rainforest. What do we have? Mango. That's interesting. Also gives Pattaya. It gives more stuff there. Cayman is a reptile. Also boosts all other reptiles. Now that is interesting, but we don't want that. We do want plants. Chinchona tree. Mango's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like mango. Let's go mango. We've already got banana, so actually kind of goes in quite well with our kind of food-based rainforest. It's always nice when things kind of line up like that. Over here, we want to make sure the general has enough food. So what do? We want to level this up. And then, I mean, marlin is pretty good. Do we have any level 2 plants? We do not, because the seahorse does want to be next to plant of some kind. Do we just draft the ocean again? No, we need to burn some drafts. It's a shame. Well, we can always just waste a level 2. That's alright, because we just do it there on the mineral thing as well, of course. Unless there's like a nice mineral. There's not a nice mineral we can get. So we go marlin. Not enough biodiversity. Once we have the plant there, that will be enough. And that should hopefully be okay. We're doing it all right for population, so we can get an expansion out. So that means that I think this bit in here, we'll turn it into wetland. There we go. So we've got kelp. You've now got your hiding spot. That should mean that you now have enough to get your marlin down, which is good. Boom. There we go. We've got top speed 8. This is deep enough. That's giving you a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of food. Very, very nice. So you should level up there, because the marlin's dangerous as well, right? Yes, got 2 predator attacks. That's very, very nice. So with your kind of like your expansion, that should give you what you need. I would assume so. Yes, just good stuff. All right, so you now have the power. Let's come over here and we'll expand out with our 4th guy. We haven't already put down the mango. No, we have not. So let's go ahead and we'll pop down. Can't quite put down the mango yet. Pitaya needs to be adjacent to 2 animals. So we can go for Pitaya there. You don't have... No, you just have the want to be next thing. So we go jungle fowl and parakeet. It's all good by me. And the botanist just needs a little bit more science of all things. I guess we've gone more for a food orientated gameplay here. There we go, because we've already got the double Ramon. You're going to get the parakeet down, and then the jungle fowl. Yeah, is there any way we can get more science for you? Easily. You're going to come out. I guess, well, you should get a whole bunch, because you're about to get both Temple of Redland and Great Garden. It's going to give you a whole bunch of extra mystery, which is going to give you a whole bunch of extra science. Hopefully be enough to get you over the limit. There we go. What are you fighting? I actually don't mind if you go and attack the general for some science, because you could actually do it yourself. There we go. Good stuff. Love to see it. That's a whole bunch of extra science. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Perfect. Now we just need to get the prosperity up. And for that, I think what we do is we expand out here, as we've said. Lovely jubbly. Then we come over here and we grab ourselves some wetlands. Say like that. Pretty dry wetlands, it must be said, but that's okay. And we'll pop you down probably like here. Probably get another expansion as well at some point, just to kind of push you guys away a little bit, if possible. Inventors coming out. We got loads of drafts, which we love to see, because we've been really keeping up with getting people built up. Now, how are we going to do you? Because you do have Piranha. Oh my goodness, Piranha's going to be fantastic. I completely forgot about that. Piranha is going to be insane if we can get up. Which we should be able to. So, let us go ahead. What can we get in here? Let's get ourselves a wee cattail. Maybe a dolomite. Because you'll count. And that should get us enough stuff here. That you're looking nice. Do we want to get another draft for the savannah? Because I feel like we've kind of left you behind. What do we have? Monkey Orange. Not really ugly gaming though, are you? You have the wheel. We're going to do one reroll. White Rhino. White Rhino's interesting. Yeah. Citrine is also interesting. But I think we do go for White Rhino. Gives you some money. Now, We will probably need to get another expansion out, but that's okay. There we go. Boom. Inventor's done. That's a little bit more stuff for everybody. We'll kind of ignore him just now because we'll kind of focus on other people for the moment. Let's get another crevice and expand you two apart, and we'll get everybody round as we're trying to work out what we can do with you. You still don't have anything here because we're not really playing with how you want to go. I guess we could always put the rhino out over here. We do have a level 2 slot. And we do actually need to put a plant here as well. That would be useful. Taya could be good. Will mean that we're going to lose our really nice African wild dog, but you know what? I'll live with it. Go African wild dog. Go for like another plant here. Could be good, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's go. Needs a level 2 booster, so we need to level this up. Try and plan this out again. The ill-fated planning. So we're obviously going to want a double African wild dog, because we always do. Let's say, shame we wasted the micro there, but you know, things happen. We want to make sure that we have our Taya here. That goes down. Now, as for our rhino, you want to be next to 2 different plants. So what else could we put down here? African violet would just do, yeah. Pretty nice. A whole lot of prosperity coming in. And then what could we do over here? Just some okra. There we go. That's all the stuff we need. Good stuff. Alright, feeling pretty good about that. That's just got a 3-star there. Loads of money coming in from the rhino, so let's obviously get ourselves centipede down on you, because it'd be nice to just kind of get a double. Now, do we want to just do a... do we want to do a sanctuary? Is the question as well. Not sure. Because we don't really have... I guess we do have costume maker now that we can go for. Let's hold off on that for just now. We have lots of micros. Would also be really nice to get a lot more micros in here. Let's get some wetlands drafts. Iliite clay, flamingo is really nice. Giant reeds are also really nice. Bloodroot is really nice. Let's go giant reed. Shame that we've already unlocked the horse. That's a little bit useless, but it's okay. Get the giant reed down here. Pop you down there. Get toolsmith from you. That'd be really nice. Let's get another draft for the wetlands. Bromelia is fantastic, so I think we get that. Yeah, that's really nice. So yes, let's get to schmoovin'. We don't have much Eon left, but that's okay, because we can pop down that one. We've got jackfruit as well. Yeah, if we can get some nice science out of you, and then hold off. Actually, do we just... No, that's a level 1. Instead of kind of going for it, do we just go a level 2 here? Because we're going to want the piranhas in that water, is the thing. I mean, giant reed is nice as well. Bromilla, we don't actually have enough stuff there, so yeah, we have to go. You, now you should... Are you water? No, but you are. So you should at least get some science. That's good. And we got a little bit more Eon just now. Yeah, looking good. Not cattail. Wild rice, just for a bit of food. Yeah, I guess. Just use up the Eon. Now we've got our micros to worry about, because we've got a lot of micros, which is very, very nice. And I wonder... for adjacent plants. Now this could be interesting, because we could always do this, and you've got 2. That's 40%. That's only 40% of one thing of money, so it's actually really not worth it. I think we just go centipede on you. And then as for everything else, a little bit of a clash going on, that's fine. Botanist is getting some stuff stolen from him, but you know what, we're not going to help out this time. Yeah, you really like adjacent stuff in adjacent Biotica. You know what, we're just going to use a little bit of a boost here, just to get a little bit of extra science nice and quick from this dolomite. Then that also means the cattail's nice and happy. So that's a nice little bit of extra science there for you. Do we want anything on this wild rice? We just get plus 25 science as well, because we do have all this microbe. Alternatively, I think getting something nice like the centipede on that marlin's also a good shout. A nice bit coming out that white rhino. You want to be next to a predator, but you're not at the moment. A little bit of a waste, you guys, there, but it's okay. How do we use the last bit of our micros? Because we don't have the best micros, unless African bullfrog is pretty good. You know what? We're going to buy that just now. How can we play this? Seeing as we put centipede there. Resistant grass, savanna herd, or ugly bioticum. You're savanna herd. You are not a grass. You are not a grass. That actually doesn't really work with you there, but we can always work on it in the future. Yeah, there's actually no grass there at all. I kind of wasted my technology points there, but that's alright. We'll get around it. We got a nice upgrade for the marlin there, so that should be a huge big boost for everybody else. Termite's going to be nice as well, actually, on that dolomite rather than just the plus 25, but I wasn't sure if we're going to replace it or not. We do have the ability to kind of put that over here. Maybe put that on the spinel, actually. And then we've got one more thing left. So why don't we... Oh yeah, you've got like a really nice boost. So let's pop in just a flat 25 gold on you as well. And we can get some nice bonuses here. You've got the element as well. Boom, boom, boom. It's all happening. Feeling pretty good, man. We'll get some nice tier 3s. I'm just going to speed this up just while things are going on. There we go. Time has come for a new era. Level 3. Castles and Knights. My oh my. Fort Fantastic. A mighty fort. And the botanist is coming. Wonderful. I don't actually know if I can skip this. Judging by the fact I'm pressing a whole bunch of stuff, I'm going to say you can. I do find these things quite charming, but obviously when you go Castle and Knights every single week, then this can get a little bit you know, slow at times. I think it's more just the fact that it takes a little while for the rocks to actually start coming is the main issue. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Because here we go. Here they come. Here's the rocks. Bish, bash, bosh. I need to get some like subway surfers up here just to keep the zoomers in my audience entertained during this moment. There we go. The goddess stands victorious. You'll love to see it. And that's another 3-star for us done here. Nicely done. This is going to be our era. I can really feel it this time. The extra Eon limit is going to be really, really nice. We've got some extra microcharges as well. City of Dreams is going to be very interesting because it's going to be really good for our gold. Now, we don't have, unfortunately, a very good gold bioticum for the savannah. Might be a thing to kind of turn this into a desert, potentially. City of Dreams has popped, however, and we are going to get an awful lot of stuff there. In fact, it's already done. The people have completed the skyscraper. The skyscraper is done. We have made the money. Good stuff, Mrs. Goddess. You do love to see it. There you go. So that's also going to give even more money as well, because we've completed so many requests, which is great. Now, over here, we do have an extra thing for you here as well. Now, Jam Maker is kind of interesting. But I forget, I don't think we actually have a tier 3 rainforesting. No, we won't. Okay, let's come over here. What do we need to do? We need this piranha. Piranha is what we need. We also want you to kind of like level up if we can, which potentially we'll do with the Herbalist, but there we go. Tier 4 done for Mrs. Goddess. Let's burn our drafts. We can always purchase more. Or purchase one at least. Is it worth using population for? No, I'd rather wait for the technology. So let's get the level up. How on earth do we get you? Because you love micros. So I think what we do is we level this up as soon as we can, when we can. Do we have any like nice plants? No. Do we have anything that we can kind of But we do want that flour down. We've got the wild rice, but that also requires some other stuff too. Right, let's get this leveled up just now, because we are going to have the piranha there. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, the real question is, what do we put in next? You are pretty nice. We do kind of want to have... I mean, giant reed is also really good. If we go giant reed here, it does cost stuff, but that's alright. We can work it, we can work it. Shirt is also good. Let's potentially also buy ourselves. So we're going to want another crevice, and we're going to want another expansion at some point. I do really want to expand this out because I'm scared that these guys are going to try and take this territory. Which I don't really blame them, but yeah, let's do that. We can expand out planet here, and we can go, hey, yeah, let's get a little bit more wetlands here. That should give you enough enough of a difference. We'll go, you know what, let's get... Oh, I didn't realize we could get sulfur. That's pretty cool. Fortunately, we can't pop that down there, so but we can put a chart down for a little bit of biodiversity. Lovely. We do need an awful lot, though, to get this stuff. Bluegill. Do we want to get a bluegill? Good. Or we could just get a seahorse. The mystery is also nice. We don't really have any kind of way of massively increasing biodiversity is our issue. Now, I guess we could upgrade this. Do we have any more predators? Not really. I like being next to fish. Oh, it's kind of a shame that it's on such a good tile as well. Difficult, difficult, difficult. We need something to really improve the biodiversity. We don't really have an easy way of doing it. Because there's nothing here that will massively improve biodiversity, unfortunately. I mean, we do have the seahorse, I suppose, but... Rattan? Blood rot we already have. Yeah, nothing really to improve biodiversity at all. Jackfruit is good if you're next to a fish, I suppose. Well, let's actually just see if this is gonna... It is gonna be a water tile, so yeah, we could go there. See who expands into it, doesn't really matter who does. What's your stuff here? Toolsmith? I mean, Herbalist is already better. Toolsmith is better in the late game, but I don't actually know if we're gonna have something with really high science, to be honest. That does give you a little bit of an extra boost, which is always good. So yeah, we could go Jackalfruit and then just put you next to Bluegill. Because at least that'll then give you plus 50 food. There we go, a little bit of extra biodiversity, that gives us 7 that we need, which then means Piranha. And Piranha's not going to be fantastic for the Inventor, but it is going to be fantastic for the General. He is going to go crazy with this because of his ocean gaming, which we do always love. Hey, hey, hey. Right, so now we want to get a terraforming charge. Let's also purchase 1 draft of you. We'll get more of you later on, because we're going to want to terraform this to create a sanctuary for the piranha. Now, you're also great because you are a lot of micro slots. So let's go ahead. What do we do here? You can only upgrade minerals. Let us say, hey, double centipede. We'd actually go for something quite nice and cheap here if we really wanted to. And just grab a fly agaric. Just pop that down. Because you should be getting a whole bunch of food now. Which is good. How's Mr. General doing? He should be pretty big now, because all these fish... I mean, look at that. An anchovy giving 126 food. An anchovy. Now we're eating. We're eating good. Let's get the alchemist hut. So be it. Yeah, there we go. Giant Reed's doing really, really well. Piranha's getting a whole bunch of food, which should mean that we're then able to get the emblems out. For increased science, it's a level 3. That should then also do the skyscraper a wee bit. We've got an upgrade for you. I do think we go jam maker. Feels weird to not do that in the forest, but we've got so many fruits that I think it might be a good idea. Yeah, because it does mean that you're going to get an awful lot of stuff. Now, in terms of the drafts, let's burn another one, and then we've got to have a big old think about where we want to go next. Because we don't have a tier 3 for the ocean. Our tier 3 for here is our lemongrass, which is nice for grass, but it's not really that great. What's your next level up? Oh, well, let's just get costume maker, because that's the only one that we really have, and everything else is kind of a bit rubbish. Yeah, everybody's going alright, and then hopefully we should get another one from you after a wee bit. Another question is, where do we want to put our last city? We're going to have a little bit of extra time to expand. That's true. Yep, get your stuff in there. We don't have a draft just now. I really don't want to spend population on that. Let's get our last person. What do we have? Painter or the diplomat? Do we maybe just run the painter on desert? We're good. Don't want another crevice though. Before we do that. Interesting, interesting. Right. Is there anything we can do to easily make money? Ah. Actually, we really want to be running something on Taiga, don't we? I wonder, actually, can we come over here? I know we've not really done something with Taiga all game. If we go over here and we actually make this back into... even here. Because you have a lot of biodiversity, we could turn this into a massive taiga. I know it's kind of a bit of a waste. It could be interesting. Let's do everything bar these bits at the end here. Just kind of see what we can do. Difficult. Actually quite difficult to decide what we want to do. We've got our fish down, which is great. Our piranha. We do actually really want to get our bromelia down as well if we can. So I don't know if we maybe just haven't got wild. Well, wild rice is there. Do we already have a bloodroot? No, we don't actually have a bloodroot at the moment. So do we just go like that? Pop down bloodroot. Yep, bit of soggy soil. It's a little bit of extra science for you. That does give us the booster that we require, which means then we can put down the bromelia, which then makes all plants have plus 50 science, which is fantastic. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Whole bunch of extra science for you, which is great. You now have your stuff here. Steak restaurant. Kind of not what we really wanted, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and say, yeah, let's just unlock you. Steak restaurant. Boom. Lovely jubbly. Does give you some extra stuff there. You just really want to have more military power, don't you? To be fair, it's an awful lot of food. And food is nice because we do want that extra crevice too. And we can't actually spend food anymore on a new draft, so we're just going to have to work with what we got. What do we have that's dangerous? Barrel eyes aren't dangerous, but they can be put in the deep. You just want prosperity of any kind, really. We don't have any good oceans. Nope. We don't have any good plants. It's all going to be down to fish, which is good. We do actually have the barracuda as well. We do have to think about that too. So we upgrade here. Or actually, we'll just get you to do this so it speeds it up a little bit. So we're going to put barracuda down there. Barrel eyes are also really nice. They can be put in the deep. We don't care about the plant buff because it does nothing for us. There we go. Boom. Did we get a sea bass? No, we didn't get a sea bass, did we? So we go sea bass here because it's going to give an awful lot more food. Also, you are not dangerous, which is a little bit of a shame, but don't have anything better. So then we do that, and then we go barracuda in here on the level 3, which then gives plus 5 mystery for all these guys here. Fish prints, boom. Whole bunch of extra stuff here. We did waste one a little bit on the marlin, but that's okay. That should then give you a whole boatload of food. Indeed it does. Still not enough military power though, which is a bit of a shame. And Mr. Rainforest here really isn't happy. We don't actually have anything for you to make you happy either. This is difficult, because we can't... Well no, I guess we can spend... Yeah, we'll spend that on our draft. How do we do this? We have to go Rainforest because we need to get you to level 4. And we need level 3. Cacao Tree is probably the one. So I don't know how many flowers we have. Yeah, because that gives a lot of base food. We do have a lot of fruits. Has to be it. Has to be it. Okay, let's get it done. So we come over here and we'll get our stuff done. Now, how do we want to put things? Level this up, put down the Javakucha. Then cacao probably? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, level you up. Feels weird to have a rainforest so based off of food, but I guess it's kind of just the way that it goes. And we have been kind of building that. So, yep, there we go. Pop you down here. And then pop the cacao tree there. There we go, lots and lots of fruit seeds. So you would really love a creek. You gonna expand? You are hesitant. Go and expand for me, buddy. Shouldn't be hesitant, that's an awful lot of stuff there. It's 1,000 food off of a tree. I mean, come on. Everything else is already getting a whole bunch of extra stuff as well. Now, in terms of our micros, we don't have anything that changes you guys into something with fruit. No, we did not. We really do with like a bee or something like that, but we're not getting it for the moment. Bit of a shame, but nothing we can do about that. We've got another level up here. What do you want? We don't have anything for trade routes at the moment. Apothecary, I think, is the best one. We can potentially get some more medicinal plants. You've kind of been a bit of a sacrificial lamb, Mr. Inventor. I do apologise, just because we needed that piranha so much. Okay, there we go. Oh, and because you're fruit, that then goes with the jam maker. So welcome to food, pal. Oh boy. You're making some food. That's 2,000 food. Coming at you. Thick and fast. If that doesn't give you enough population, I don't know what will. It's actually quite satisfying to see this go up so much. Like ding 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 ding. And you're even unlocking extra emblems and... Oh, it's beautiful. Actually getting a little bit more science as well. We could do with some gold for you would be a great shout. Getting some gold for you would be really nice. There we go. Perfect. You are joking, this doesn't get you. This doesn't quite get you enough. Are you insane? Oh dear. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right at all. I feel like that should have been it. But there you go. Yeah, so what do we have in order to get gold? I mean, you are another fruit, so we just like upgrade you and put you down? Because you like having stuff adjacent to you with gold. I mean, do we have anything? I mean, we could just put that guy down, I suppose, yeah. Let's do it. And then we say, hey, put you down here. Because, yeah, then you give a lot of stuff, and then you like something with a bit of extra gold. Do we have anything that gives gold? Not really, unfortunately. At least that has managed to get you across the line. We just get a parakeet, but we already have the parakeet over there. Yeah, I don't really have anything that really is a good gold generator in the wetlands, unfortunately. But, never mind. Yeah, the inventor, we're probably going to have a wee think about this, how we want to do this. Let's get another draft for the wetlands. What do we have? Celestine is the way to do it. Alunite is also very good. They're both really good. Celestine, I think, will actually work really, really nice with the other stuff we've got. We've also got methane. Interesting. Turtle grass. Otherwise we've got starfruit and cinnamon. Yeah, lunite is pretty nice, but I think we go Celestine. Because we can then come here, we can upgrade this slot here. It is 10, which is a little bit bad. That's okay. We just got to work out how we're going to get our biodiversity up, but I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we can. Now, just put a possum down there, why not? I don't actually know where methane would be useful. Maybe like here? You know, this level 3 slot. Not really enough legacy stuff to really be useful, I suppose. What can we do to improve stuff? You like to be next to plants. We don't actually need this chart anymore, do we? So let's just upgrade this. You want to be next to a fish, so we'll keep the seahorse there, but I think we'll go turtle grass, because at least then we get some extra biodiversity. Come here. We got our seahorse. Our underwater field that improves the biodiversity some more. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Love to see it. How much more do we need for the Celestine? We need an awful lot. If we just go for the sulfur. Feels a little bit of a waste, but I mean, you are a predator, right? You are technically a predator, so at least you are giving some extra stuff. You are expanding as well, which is good. It's exactly what we want to see. Just need a little bit more biodiversity, and we're really struggling to get it, which is the annoying thing. Rattan we could do. We've got no other predators. No, we do not. Yeah. Pop you there. Almost enough, but not quite. We just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more, and then we can do it. Let's get the chart down. We're actually running out of spots here, which is the other concerning thing. We don't have anything else with like a booster, do we? No. No, we do not. No, nothing that could really boost us up, unless we put down another turtle grass, which is a possibility, but... Okay, let's put down the chart. I think it's going to leave us one short, which is like insanely annoying. Yeah, we don't really... Yeah, it's going to leave us one short. We haven't doubled up anywhere, have we? No, don't think so. No, everything is looking as it should be. That is annoying. And we don't have anything to do anything extra to improve by the... Now what we could do... we don't have enough for it. I was going to say, Dune Sands has decided to destroy the frost giant. Excuse me. That's not very nice. What have I done to you? This is the last thing we need. It's definitely the last thing we need. Can we... We don't have a crevice either. I think the Bromeliad needs to go. Bromeliad is really, really nice, but maybe we can add it in after. So let us change you up. I don't know what we can change you with, because I think we've put down everything we can. Unless I just put down a gate in place. And then that should unlock. Yep, there we go. So we can then get the Celestine. Now, interestingly as well... Right, don't attack me. How dare you? Reminded me of the original Reus, where they would hunt your guys down, you had to be hyper vigilant. Okay, so that's some nice expansions going. You're going to expand there. We're getting you to expand here as well. That's going to make that Rambutan actually be quite good. And that is a fair amount of science for you. Now, do we have enough for you? No, we do not. So we get a +1 there. Which means we get the Tarantula. But I was going to say before that, we can get some extra stuff for Sanctuary. We don't have it. Because I would really, really, really like to get double Tarantula on that if possible. Or even Tarantula Walking Stick. Which, I mean, we could do. Yeah, let's just do it. Unless we want to go tarantula termites. It just feels like such a waste to not have it. I mean, we might be able to have it with just a little bit more, because you'll actually have some money now. Okay, there we go. That's a whole lot of food for you, which is good. Good stuff. Got some nice statues on the go. That's an awful lot of food for you, so you should be nice and happy. Huge amount of stuff for you, which I'm hoping will give us the... I don't think it will give us the prosperity that we need in order to get an expansion, but maybe it will. It will. I'm glad I held off, because that now means we can come over here, create a sanctuary on this land, and then we go tarantula, very least. Pop that into Celestine. Plus 75%. Huge boost there, because it's a double 75%. Gives an absolute insane increase. We get some more micros. We then... The question is, it's only 25. I think we just go double tarantula again? Why not? Because you should now be absolutely insane. Yeah, there you go. Nearly 3,000 science and 3,000 gold all coming into you. So you should now be an exceptionally happy man, Mr. Inventor. Now, we still have our last expansion charge, which I think we will use in the savannah. And put down our last person, which, I mean, I think it has to be the diplomat at this stage. Let us also use up all of our Eon. Oh, our giant is being attacked. So we're being silly. I mean, you're not gonna kill me, not with that power. So we're just gonna walk past you. See you later, chump. No more of that for you. Ringsmith luxury shop. I guess it's luxury shop is probably the best one. I mean, Ringsmith actually is best for the gem, I guess, because Spinel's so good. So that feels really sad for you that Savannah's just been quite so bad. But oh well, what can we do? Now over here we were thinking of doing a taiga, if I remember correct. Yes, we were. So we'll just completely uproot here. We don't really care about you anymore. We're going to lose a little bit of prosperity, but let's be quite honest, there's not really much here. Maybe some extra plants for the rhino, but I don't think the rhino's really lost anything. A nice little taiga here. Unless we want to do the desert. I'm sorry, I keep changing things up. I think we do want to do the desert. It would have been actually smarter just to leave them there, just so we kept the prosperity before we actually took action, but I am not a smart man today. I seem to be just, you know, gunning it from my seat. I'm just thinking we don't really want a taiga there because the taiga's not going to be particularly useful. Because we're not going to be able to get any of the bonuses. So, yeah, let's get the painter. We'll get you down here. Not going to be the most space for you to expand, but we'll work with it. Right, let's get the desert drafts on the go. Has to be lapis lazuli, as always. We can't afford any more drafts, I don't think. No, we cannot. So, Mr. General over here would really like to get some more power. Question is, I don't know how you're going to get any more power, son. Because we've already got the Marlin down. The Marlin's doing really well. Barracuda's doing really well. We could put more micros on you, but I mean, do we have a herring? We do not. Let's just pop down a herring. We get some more biodiversity. Use up a little bit more of our Eon, but we've purchased a whole bunch, which is also good. Because in reality, you really just want some more mystery, but I don't think you're going to get any. Could really do with some more like science as well. Now, Mr. Ice Giant, you're getting attacked, so you just come back, please. Thank you very much. All right, okay. I'm not taking this anymore. We're bringing a blizzard to your desert. So, please go away. Ah, good. The botanist was humbled and learned to respect the giants. I would hope so. You all just died. Now, how do we want to do this? I suppose we could do like a small taiga here. Would make sense. You know, the blizzard's just come through. We don't have much Eon. I would just really like for you to just get a little bit of extra wealth so you can do some cheeky little trading, if possible. We do have a brown bear as well. We do have the brown bear. Is the other thing. He doesn't actually cost... Oh, no, he does. Sorry, he costs 8 at biodiversity, so we're going to struggle to get that. Yellow diamond, is that just worth it just to grab? That's like a one and done. Doesn't cost anything. We just get it done. There's a whole bunch of gold for you. We upgrade here, and we just go, hey, have a diamond. Here you go. There's your reward for respecting the giants. There we go. You get some lovely diamonds. That should hopefully get you some trade routes. Or more trade routes, at the very least. Yeah, bing, 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 bing. Lovely stuff. Good stuff. Maybe not quite enough, but it's going to be close. We can at least have a little look. Right, over here, we need to kind of do our level 1 stuff, which is going to suck a little bit. Desert does have methane, but we're not going to have anything for it. So, we want just quartz, then topaz, and probably jasper, because you do not count as being a gem. No, you do not. So then we do that, then do this, and then that should get us our lapis lazuli. For our lovely starting wealth. Yep, it gives you a little bit of prosperity. I mean, the goddess is actually really not doing that well when it comes to prosperity, so we maybe just go the ringsmith. We don't have another draft for you. Yeah, I've been really kind of disappointed with this savannah, to be honest. I think it's the tier 3. The tier 3 we have is science, which is fine, I guess. We do have a lot of trade routes, you have some inventions, but it's nothing fantastic. And I don't think this is even going to get you enough to have 180 prosperity, which is kind of insane when we think about it. You at least are happy. We go mausoleum for you, because you're just going to want to get more and more wealth. So be it. There we go. Painters going through. We're not going to get an emblem for you, because we're not going to have any population. Amulet smith. We just go amulet smith. Yep. Here, have some extra stuff. Good stuff. Love to see it. You're not going to get anything for that. I'm guessing, yeah, we already have the spinel. We've got no way of purchasing another draft. Ways of purchasing more Eon, that is for sure. Yeah, termites are nice. Spotted hyena. Can we do anything with micro there? Get some more micros. Only next to, you're next to 2 plants, to be fair, plus 20%. Centipede's just better. Just get centipede on you. Some extra money. Extra prosperity. Always nice. And we, if we come over here to improve the savannah, do we maybe just upgrade a slot where, you know, we're gonna have this plant? It's what you want. You just like having grass. I don't know how much grass we have, but you know what? We'll try it. Pop you down, get some science, it's easy prosperity for you. We could at least maybe get 2 stars. And can we purchase anything else? We can purchase one more thing. One more thing, that's all. Right, we got upgrades, we have got upgrades. Let's get an upgrade there, and we will pop down the lemongrass. There we go, pop you down. Lovely jubbly. We do have some grass, I suppose. Yeah, for 640. Science is nothing to sneeze at. It's at least going to get your science up. That should mean that you can invent some more things, and hopefully then means that you can go trading about. There we go. At least it's got a 2-star. You're inventing something. What are you inventing? That's the question. Let us invest in 1 more point of Eon, and we can always go, hey, pop down a millet here. It's not really going to do much, but it could be something. It's another plant, at least gives them another grass. And I think, because we've got the plus 60, do we just give you a plus 25 here? And then see how that works out with the plus 60. It's not bad, it's not bad. It's at least a little bit of extra stuff there. Not ideal. I kind of felt this was a little bit more promising. but we kind of struggled a little bit when it came to this bit here. However, that's another bit of micros there, which is obviously going to make the Celestine. I mean, the Celestine's popping off. The inventors do it really well. Got some really nice stuff out of the Celestine. This Taiga is obviously a little bit bad, to say the least. Can we get any more micros? We can't get any more micros. We could get a terraform feature, but I mean, it's nothing really we kind of want to do. I mean, I guess the only thing you could do is if you got like you could potentially like get an anomaly and then, I don't know, bring in like Bromelia so all the plants gain something like that, or you get like a jackal fruit or something like that, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Okay, well, I think we can be happy with that. There's nothing anybody else can expand out to. We can't get any more micros. We haven't got anything else to upgrade. And we have no more Eon. So I think with that, that will be us, and it's time to conclude the planet. Humanity stands tall and has achieved a high level of prosperity. As I say, a little bit disappointing that we didn't quite get the full 3 stars on everything, but the planet's done alright. We're not going to get over 1,000, hopefully about 800, and I can be happy with 800, I think. There we go. We got at least got our distinct biomes. Whole bunch of final score. I mean, we didn't even use our brown bears once. Feels a bit bad to not really use the tigers, but that's where we are. Final score 805. Overall, could be worse. Could certainly be worse. Got our 2 3 stars for Arrow, or got our Arrow 1, Arrow 2 3 star, 2 stars for Arrow 3, and 800. You know what? It's a respectable score. I'll stand by it. Alright, and with that, that's another weekly Reus 2 video done. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Let us know down in the comments if you have. And yeah, we'll just carry on as we go. It'll be really exciting as well to see what happens with the newest Savannah changes. After playing with Savannahs there, it could be really, really nice to see some sort of things get a little bit changed up. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Just want to say a big thank you to everybody for watching the channel. A big thank you for everybody who's enjoying it. A big thank you to all the members of the Burger Band for supporting the videos. Hopefully have some cool stuff coming up with some collaborations that, well, I won't say any more here, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you to the Burger Band. If you do want to become a member of the Burger Band and support the channel, you can do so via YouTube. Just gives you early access to videos as soon as they come out. Or sorry, as soon as they're uploaded, rather than when they're scheduled to come out. I say that enough times you think I know it by now, but there you go. Anyway, just want to say a big thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.